All right, kia ora everyone. It's Nathan Rose here in beautiful Auckland, New Zealand. I am incredibly excited. I've got a bit of a different demo for you this evening. So instead of doing my traditional Power Apps, Power Platform, Power Effects thing, I'm going to be showing you GPT-4 with Vision on Azure. This is something that I saw demoed at the Microsoft AI Summit here in Auckland last week. I just got hands-on with it myself, and I am incredibly excited by what we can do with it. So let me go ahead and share my screen and we'll dive right in. All right, so we're working in the Azure AI Studio. As many of you may be aware, you can access OpenAI on Azure, and we are going to be working with a preview model, which is the Vision preview on GPT-4. So if you've enabled OpenAI in your Azure subscription, you'll need to work with this Vision preview model. And what this does is it allows us to upload images, and depending on the region you're in, video, to analyze in the OpenAI models on Azure, which is really, really cool. Now you might be saying, Nathan, we've had computer vision for a long time. We've been able to extract images and text and barcodes and that type of stuff from an image. What's the big deal? Well, let me show you. The biggest the big idea here is that we can interact more generally with an image. We're not telling it what we expect to see from it. It's going to look at the image and then answer our questions about it. So this is an image. So let me show you. This is an image that I took about 8 years ago at a ball game, an Orioles game at Oriole Park at Camden Yards, and we're going to upload this image into GPT-4 with Vision and start asking questions about it. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's upload our image. And let's ask it a question with it. Can you tell me what's going on in this image? We'll send this to Azure. So the LLM is going to analyze this image. And we've got an answer. So it's picked out that we're at a baseball game, fans cheering and enjoying the event. The crowd is dressed in orange and black, which are likely the colors of the home team. Good guess. Baseball diamond is well lit and the field is in clear view. One fan in the foreground is raising their arm. They are. Possibly cheering for the team or reacting to a play. The atmosphere seems vibrant and energetic, typical of a sports event. Pretty cool. All right, let me show you something even cooler. Can you tell me the location of this image? Now, just bring this up before I send this. Let's just take another look at the image. So I've told you that this is Camden Yards. If you've never been there, if you're not a baseball fan, it's probably not readily apparent where this is. It just looks like a standard baseball diamond that could be anywhere in the United States. So let's send this to the LLM and see what it comes back with. Look at this. The location appears to be Oriole Park at Camden Yards in Baltimore, Maryland. The distinctive orange and black colors worn by the fans suggest it's a home game for the Orioles, correct? Camden Yards is known for its downtown location and classic ballpark design, which seems to be reflected in the architecture and ambience visible in the image. So look at that, it guessed it right. In a few other tries I've done of this, it actually referenced, bring the image back, it referenced some of the signs here, which are a little bit blurry, but the LLM picked it up and analyzed based on the State Farm sign that this was Camden Yards. That is really, really cool. All right, let's see if we can give it a bit of a challenge. Let's see if it can count people. Let's see if it can get to that level. Can you count the number of people you see in this image? Ah, bummer. Computer says no. So it can't quite do that. In another test that I have done, if you have an image where people are facing forward, so it sees the front of your face, not the back of your head, it actually can do that. So because we mostly have the backs of heads here, it can't do that. But still pretty cool that that it could describe the image to us, work out the location based on clues in the image. Let's ask it another question. Let's suppose we want some of the metadata about this photo, the GPS tagging, when it was taken, that type of thing. Can you tell me the image metadata? Um, where it was taken, date taken, etc. All right, and so it can't access the metadata about the image. That's candidly, it's probably a pretty good security feature because you don't necessarily want people accessing that and feeding it into the model. But pretty cool that from an image, it was able to tell us what was going on here, a baseball game, and where it was, Oriole Park at Camden Yards. So I hope that gives you an idea of what's possible with the LLM on Azure. Now, it's not as pixel perfect as computer vision, which we've had for a long, long time, but remember, the computer vision is trained to do one thing and one thing only: find the barcode, extract the text, that type of thing. Whereas this lets us upload an image and start to interact with it generally. Tell us what's happening here. Where is it located? What time of day is it? That type of thing. Actually, let's try that real quick. What approximate time of day is in the image? Right. The image appears to have been taken at night, indicated by the artificial lighting illuminating the baseball field and the dark sky in the background. The stadium lights are on and the field is brightly lit, which is typical for a night game and outdoor sports events. So pretty cool. Again, it's able to kind of work out an answer and give you the justification for why. So I am pretty excited about this. I just had to share it with you. Not a typical video for me, not Power Platform, not Power Effects, but still pretty cool. Absolutely mind blowing. I think there's a lot of application for this, and I'm really excited to see it develop. So I hope this is helpful. Hope it inspires you to go out and have a play with it. Go do something awesome today, and I will talk to you soon.